Hey guys, how's it going? Blackester here. Just wanted to make a quick video just talking about my journey so far with trading in general, but also wanted to give some insight on what I've noticed in the industry and exactly how you can really start seeing progress and start making profit in trading. Now, when I say this, I don't mean like you're going to make like a bunch of money, like you're gonna be like a millionaire. You're gonna get that nice Lambo. I don't have a Lambo, man. I got a 2011 Mazda. All right, so I don't really buy like super expensive cars or anything like that. But I just wanted to just kind of give my insights on as somebody who is starting to see consistent profitability, somebody who's starting to really make money with trading. Not like a, when I say make money, I mean like actually like make money, not necessarily like break even, but like starting to see consistent growth, consistent profits like that. I just wanted to just kind of show kind of my perspective of what I've noticed from people who make it, people who don't. And so honestly, it comes down to one thing, like a few things, but ultimately this one thing that comes down to that I've noticed when it comes to people who make it and people who don't. And honestly, the main thing that that keep people from failing or succeeding is the fact that they don't give up. And I know it sounds corny, you've heard it before, but like it's honestly the truth. Like it's honestly the truth that like the people that I've seen succeed are the ones that never gave up. Like, and when I mean give up, I mean like, oh, you failed, you try again. Yes, I mean that, but I mean way more than that. When I mean the people who don't give up, I mean the people who have a bad week of trading, a bad month of trading, but they have the audacity to go back and review the charts, to go back and do more back testing, to come back next week and keep trying, to come back after they blow that account and put some more money and trade that account, to come back and know I over risked. And so they come back and they risk way less. People who keep coming back, the people who seem crazy, those are the ones who succeed. But the only way you can really succeed is when you find your strategy that works for you. And that's another thing. You have to find what works for you, man. Don't look for strategies that work just for other people. What I did, I had multiple people show me different things. I had my main mentor, Monty showed me, like, he gave me the firmest foundation of what I know about trading. Without Monty, I would not be doing this, like straight up. He showed me the foundation of trading. And so for me, I try to have the exact same mindset, the exact same kind of trading strategy as him. But that's where I messed up. That's his strategy, right? And so I learned from him, but then I also learned from a couple other people. Doyle Exchange. I listened to his stuff. I joined his group for a month just to see exactly how he sees the market, to see how he gets his trades. And then I was able to do my homework and compare Doyle's to Monty's, and then I even tried a couple other people's, that these other gurus. I even looked at their strategies, which ultimately I found out like there's a lot of fake gurus who have multiple strategies that they use all the time and stuff like that. And so like the main thing was like you should do your research. You should do your research and find multiple people who have different strategies, right? Like try them all. And what you do is you take that and you blend them. You take all the parts, all the golden nuggets that make sense to you, and you put them all together to what makes sense for you. For you. It doesn't have to make sense for anyone else. It doesn't have to. It does not have to. As long as it makes sense for you, then you're good. Then once you have it, you find out what things you're not good at. What things make you tick? Are you impatient? Or do you think too long term? Like are you patient? Do you not mind waiting? Can you hold a trade for multiple days without it affecting your entire day? Like find these things out about yourself. And from that, you can tell exactly what kind of trader you are. You can tell exactly what kind of trades you should look for. And so that's exactly what I did. So that's why, like, for me, on any given trading day, I can't just give you one strategy that I do, because it's not, because yes, it's a strategy, and like there is one key thing I look for, but every day's different. And I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't talk about, is that every day in trading is different. Nothing's the same, at least in my book. Like there's some people that have same strategies and they look at multiple pairs, but not me. I trade one pair. So if I trade one pair, then I have to learn how the pair moves. I have to learn how it works. And so it's either that, it's either you learn either one or two strategies and you look at multiple pairs, or you just look at one pair and you just know how that pair moves, and you know what to look for, what signs to look for to take a certain trade. And that's what I've done with gold. And so, all I have to say, like seriously, if you want to really do good in trading, then you have to you have to you have to be one of these crazy people that says, like, I'm not going to give up. And you're one of those crazy people that says, I think I have the right strategy, but you know what? In this past month or two, this hasn't been working. It has not been working. So I have to kill this idea in my head that this thing works. I have to cut that off, and I have to figure out what works more consistently, what works for me. And so, honestly, man, trading has been one of the greatest things. Like, I love trading. I love trading. And I know, like, especially with Forex, it's got this bad rap right now. But here's the thing: even with Forex being a bad rap, if I were to go to futures or something like that, I should still be able to trade. Should still be able to trade. And the same stuff I learned, I could apply it to stocks. I've done it before. I've tried it before. I invested in Tesla once, and I made money from it. I invested in crypto, made money from it. I don't do crypto anymore because I don't trust it right now. But I've done it before, and it works. It works. So, like, I'm begging you, man. Like, if this is something you really want to do, if you want trading to be something that could potentially change your life one day, then keep going. That's what I'm doing. I'm still going. I'm starting to see money and see things happen now. So this year, I'm really looking to scale up my capital and how much I trade. So I'm very excited for this year. But sorry, I'm a little sick. But I'm excited to scale it up. But like, here's the thing, man. You just don't go into this thinking that you're going to make millions, hundreds of thousands of dollars in a year. Because I've been going at this now for about 3 years. 3 years. A little bit over 3 years now. Probably 3.5 years, something like that. And it's okay. It's taken me a while. And I've been working at it. I've had wins. I have, but it's just the stupid losses and the failures I've had in the past that have stopped me. And so I think now I finally found out me and found out what works for me. And it took me a long time to learn. And that's okay. Sometimes it takes things to learn. Well, we go to college for years, right? We spend way more at college than we do with someone like trading. So you seem like you're crazy, but honestly, like, going to college and not knowing what the heck you're doing at college is crazy. That's insane to me. But anyway, that's my main thing. If the like, seriously, I know so many people said this, so I'm trying to show you the perspective I'm talking about instead of just saying don't give up, don't give up. I'm saying, like, don't give up to the point where you are, like, you're willing to just keep going after you've blown accounts, after you've failed multiple times. Just keep going. Just keep going. And be willing to be wrong. Be willing to look at something for what it is and say, you know what? This person has a strategy. I've tried it. But honestly, maybe it is working for him, but it's not working for me. That's all I know. That's happened to me before. I've taken someone's strategy that I paid money for, had hundreds of people on the call. We all learned this amazing strategy that's going to take us out of our 9-to-5 job. It's so simple and easy. It's not even funny. I've done it and I've lost money from it. And so I had to face the music and say, you know what? But that strategy is not working. And I lost money learning it. Is what it is. That's okay. But just keep going. That's the main thing. Just keep going. And and that's the thing, man. And everyone's on different levels. So it doesn't matter like how much money you trade. So like I don't get people who are scared to talk about how much money they trade in their account. It doesn't matter. What matters is the strategy and your mindset and the charts. Because here's the thing. Once you find what works for you and you start consistently winning, I don't care if you're trading $5 a trade. Once you start being consistent and you start being confident in your trades and your ideals, you can ramp the money up later on. And then, like, once you ramp the money up, you keep going and keep going. And once you find your strategy, man, once you find a strategy that's consistently working, you're basically done work. You're done with the learning part. It's just simply you being disciplined enough to wait for your moves. That's all it's about after that. Like once you've learned it, like you basically won the game. You don't have to like force yourself to do anything. And that's one thing that I think people don't know either or don't understand. Once you find the strategy, that's it. You've done it. All you have to do now is just be disciplined and consistent with what your trade is and how you trade. Take the trade, be in it, be out of the trade. Like that's all you got to do after that, which is amazing. But you got to get there first. And for a lot of people, it takes years because mainly not because they don't have the right guidance, not always, but because there's some lessons that you can be told, but there's some lessons that you just have to learn for yourself. You won't know till you just learn yourself. Just like how you tell a kid, don't touch the hot stove. It's hot. It will burn you up. But they will not know it or understand it until they burn their hand up. And that's just the truth. And so sometimes that's what happens with a lot of traders. There's some people who are these prodigies that like they get it in a year. Those people who do that are people who are able to listen to the mentors and understand it quickly. That can be you, but it's not likely because we're humans, right? We're humans and we're greedy, and that's one thing at trading, which is just funny. Me learning trading has taught me that I was a greedy person. At least with trading, I'm greedy. But once you learn trading, which is funny enough, because you kind of think I do the opposite, but trading actually has made me not a greedy person. And that's one thing you learn too. If that doesn't make sense to you, then you'll get it eventually. But it's weird. Trading makes you not greedy. It's odd. But yeah. Anyway, I hope this talk was helpful. I'm not going to edit this or anything. I just wanted to kind of just talk and ramble a little bit because I just want to help somebody out that might need it. I'm not going to try to make this a fancy motivational video. But I just want to be real. If you guys want more of these real talks, these real videos like this, just let me know. Like I just want this to be authentic as possible. If it's helpful, sweet. If it's not helpful, that's okay. I'll post it anyway until someone says, "Hey, man, your video is really not helpful." But yeah, I hope that's helpful. That it really is just about you just not giving up. That's literally it. You not giving up and you trying, and giving it time. Yeah, guys, hope that's helpful. And yeah, man, I really hope it's helpful because as someone who's been at it for about 3.5 years now, like you start to really see where this could take things. And I've been enjoying the process. Yeah, I've been enjoying the process, and I've been guilty of showing wins and showing how good things are, but I don't show how bad things are sometimes. And a lot of times in trading, the bad outweighs the good. People just don't show it. And yeah. All right, guys, have a good one. Let me know if this is helpful, and I'll see you later. Deuces.